Go.
Good morning, everybody. There'll be hand sanitizer right outside the classroom. You'll sanitize in on your way into any room. You come on in. This is a kindergarten classroom. We have desks separated by 6 feet each. We have the teacher, up front greeting their students. Kids will come in, they'll sanitize in. They'll come put their stuff in a bucket next to their table, and they'll have a seat. When the breakfasts come, the breakfast will be distributed. Kids, one at a time, will walk over and wait until the person in front of them is done washing their hands. They'll wash their hands with soap and water, and then they will be able to go back to their seat. They will sit down. They will take their mask off and put it in a safe spot, probably a brown paper bag or a piece of paper towel. They will eat facing forward. When they are completed eating, they will put on their mask, they will throw out their things, and they will go wash their hands again, and their teacher will spray their table, and they will have a paper towel, and they will get it clean. This is what our beginning of day is going to look like. Kids are going to be streaming in kind of slowly because they are going to come right in at 7:35 whenever the buses arrive and whenever parents drop off. So they'll be kind of coming in slowly. We can send them out into the hallway when we have all that winter stuff, if we need to put some things in the lockers, but just a couple kids at a time. Then after breakfast, you'll be able to settle in, and we will probably be starting our morning meeting with all of the kids who are at home too around 8:30. We don't know this exactly. This is what I think on February 2nd, 2021. So you start your morning meeting, you do some literacy, you might have specials that are going to be at this point virtually coming into the classroom. During that specials time, for certain, we'll have someone else in the class to help support the students, so you can be doing some prep work. It's not pure planning, it's prep. And then you will get ready to do lunch and recess. Lunch and recess are going to be the same as what we just did for the breakfast. So they have to clean their table, get their table cleaned, then they need to wash their hands, then they take their mask off, they're sitting facing forward and they're eating. They're putting their mask back on, they're washing their hands, they're getting their table clean again, and then we will go out to recess. We will have coverage for either lunch or recess for you. We don't know which yet as we're figuring out that schedule. So you can get your 30-minute duty-free lunch. Our hope is that we can figure it out so you go during recess, so that you have your lunch during recess so you can eat in your classroom without anyone else in the room when you take off your mask. Right now, we don't know for certain if kids are going to wear their masks outside or not. Some MSCRs do, some MSCRs don't. We're waiting for some district guidance on that. When they come back in, they would wash their hands. They would sanitize in on their way in the class every single time, but then they would take their turns to wash their hands. Kids will be using the bathroom, two to three students at a time. So we'll be working on PBS information for kids on how to do that. We will be, what else am I missing? I think that's kind of just to give you an idea of where we're going to start, and then the end of the day, we're going to give ourselves some extra time to make sure we're getting kids to their rides or kids to their buses. What I heard is there'll be about 21 kids on a bus, or 21 distinct families on a bus. So if they're siblings, they can sit together. But all of this information is just coming out, and it keeps shifting a little. But I just wanted to give you a little idea of some of the things we're already thinking about to get our days going. Our kindergartens are going to come in through the kindergarten door. Our first grades are going to come in through the front door. Our second grades are going to come in through the 2-3 door. And when 4K gets here, we'll figure them out too, and 3 to 5 as well. So we're going to just keep working with our reopening committee, trying to get it all settled. Thank you. Just wanted to give you a peek.